BIOS, Beyond the Numbers.
Imagine doing nothing today and still being wealthier at 65 than someone who out-earns you every single month. No scam, no shortcut. Just one principle most people discover way too late. It's called compound interest. And once you truly understand it, you'll never see money the same way again. Let's start with the basic mechanic. You put in $1,000. At the end of the year, you earn 7%. That's $70. Simple interest. You get $70 every year. Done. Compound interest. Those $70 stay in. Next year, you earn 7% on $1,070. That's $74.90. Not $70. That sounds like a $5 difference. Laughable. But here's the problem. Your brain cannot intuitively grasp exponential growth. We think in straight lines. Always. Picture a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's tiny, barely moving. After 10 seconds, still small. You'd think nothing's happening. But at some point, the ball is picking up so much snow that it starts feeding itself. It doesn't grow slowly anymore. It explodes. That's exactly what compound interest does to money. Now let's make it concrete. Person A starts at 20, puts away $250 a month. Broad index fund, historically around 7% a year. By 65, she has close to $950,000. Amount she actually put in, $135,000. The rest, over $800,000, she didn't earn. Time earned it. Person B waits, keeps pushing it off, until life calms down, until there's more money, until the right moment comes. She starts at 35, same amount, same return. By 65, $300,000. Not because she was less disciplined, not because she earned less, because she lost 15 years. Those 15 years were person A's most valuable asset. Not her salary, not her intelligence, time. And this is where most videos stop. But this is the part that actually stings. Compound interest doesn't punish poverty. It punishes waiting. You don't need to be rich to start. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need a crisis-proof strategy. You just need to do one thing. Start the clock. And before you say, "I'm young, I want to live, travel, enjoy my 20s," let me show you what that decision actually costs. $100 a month. That's $3.30 a day. One coffee, one lunch. Money you'd never notice leaving. If you start investing that at 20, you'll have around $525,000 by the time you're 65. Now imagine you wait. You're 35, life has settled down, and now you're ready to start. To reach that same number by 65, you now need to invest around $220 a month. More than double. For waiting 15 years. And think about what $100 a month actually is. $1,200 a year. With $1,200 a year, you could do a Vegas weekend, a road trip, new gear, a really good time. Or you start the clock, and that same $1,200 a year becomes $525,000 at 65. Both are valid choices, but most people make the first one without ever knowing what the second one could have been. And just like compound interest, knowledge multiplies when it spreads. If this is clicking for you, hit like. Every share puts this in front of someone who needed to hear it 10 years ago. But here's something almost nobody talks about. Compound interest doesn't stop when you die. Say you build up wealth over your lifetime. You live well, you use it. And at the end, after taxes, after everything, you leave behind $75,000. Most people would say, nice, but not life-changing. Wrong. If those $75,000 stay invested and aren't spent, and your child or grandchild understands what you just learned, that money grows to over $1 million in 40 years at 7%, without a single additional dollar. That's why wealthy families stay wealthy, not because of Hollywood-sized inheritances, but because they know the principle, and because every generation learns it earlier than the one before. The first generation builds, the second generation has a foundation, the third starts with a system. The difference isn't luck. The difference is knowledge. and when that knowledge arrives. So what's the most important decision you can make today? Not how much, when. The best time was 10 years ago. The second best time is now. If this changed how you see money, subscribe. One video at a time. That's how the knowledge compounds.
BIOS, Beyond the Numbers, where money, behavior, and real wealth finally make sense.